I need $1 bad.
We are live, 3-time week 3 player prop champ with the quick Thursday night recap before we jump into the player props. The Patriots are back to the worst team in the NFL. 139 total yards of offense, 2.9 yards per play, 2 for 11. Jets 40 yards of offense, 5.7 yards per play. Domination. They doubled them in time of possession. That's all I gotta say.
Really trying. I sent a text earlier that if Rodgers plays like this and they can run the ball like they did tonight, that the Jets are 100% a Super Bowl contender. I'm gonna walk that back a little and say that I'm not gonna overreact to a Thursday night game at home. First game with Rodgers since the 9/11 walkout with the flag, torn Achilles. Like I said, this teaser was so easy because the Jets are going to win this game 100% of the time. Under hits easily because he's off. The Patriots offense specifically sucks, but the Jets also only scored 21 points, and they did that all in the first half, even though they didn't really need to in the second. But this Jets team looks good, but it's a Thursday night. We're not going to overreact. Patriots are really bad, though.
I, as a Patriots fan, will never forget this day. Portland Airport, and I got to see the debut of Drake May. And he went 4 for 8, 50% completion. Some are saying he's already better than Anthony Richardson. Rumor on the street. But yeah, we suck. We're back to sucking. We did beat the Bengals week 1. Still have a win over that. All-time loss by you guys. And other than that, yeah, we're playing for a top 5 pick this year. So pretty pumped.
All right. Anybody got anything else on that shitstorm of a game?
Nope.
Aaron Rodgers looks mobile. Shout out
Breece Hall. Shout out your first quarter bet, Tony.
Shout out
Breece Hall for catching
the Badger.
We got
3 for 3 on that line.
We got Tony cashing his Breece Hall 3.5 first quarter receiving yards bet. Hunter cashed the under for 2 units. Very nice, very nice. Luke cashed the teaser under 44.5 and Jets money line. Unfortunately, Brandon Connor lost their Thursday night bets, but get it back very easily on Sunday.
Yeah, I fell to the fool's gold of I think the Patriots are half bad, and they are quite literally that bad. So, but to jump right into it, first on the slate of the 1 o'clocks, New York Jets, New York Giants on the road in Cleveland. Luke, go ahead and give me your props for this game.
This is not how this is going to work, brother. You're the only one with 20 fucking props. So if
yeah,
you guys
I have
this,
2. Don't just throw it around.
I'll interrupt if I have mine.
Yeah, I have 3. So, Connor, you go ahead and lead this off because you.
I have 1 unit on. I'll make this fun. I have 1 unit on Amari Cooper over 48.5 receiving yards. Is my play in this game?
I actually like that line a lot.
He's been really a ghost. He's been a ghost.
They're playing the Giants.
I don't think Amari's been bad. I think it's been the Predator.
Yeah.
Predator.
The sequel has came out, but this is going to be a rerun, and Amari Cooper is going to have a good game here. He's been extremely
fucking Judy went over his total in the fourth quarter last week. Fucked me over.
What are the odds on that, Con?
Minus 120. 1 unit play. Anybody
else got anything in this game?
I could see Malik Neighbors, maybe a receptions ladder. I know Ward's going to be on him. I don't like his yards, but I like catches. They do so many drag routes with him, dog.
It's a tough matchup, brother. Well, moving on, though, Denver Broncos on the road in Tampa Bay. This is going to be a shitstorm. I hope you guys don't have any props for this.
I do.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Oh, give me the field goal.
Yeah, it
Give
is.
it to me.
It's Will Lutz over 1.5 field goals plus 105. He has hit this line in both of his first 2 games. He has hit 2 field goals last week, 3 in the first game. I expect the Broncos to be able to move the ball here. I don't expect them to be able to get in the end zone. Will Lutz over 1.5 field goals plus 105. You're getting plus money 2 field goals. Give me that shit.
I'm
Will
gonna
Luke-
regret
Is
throw
this in
1
Denver?
unit on that for me.
No, it's
Yep.
at the Bucks.
It's at the Bucks.
Throw 1 unit on that for me, Corey.
Heard.
Mine is also a 1 unit bet.
I thought
Yeah,
about
go,
2, but
Corey. Actually, that's sharp. Go ahead and put that on me a
Yeah.
1 unit play for me too.
Jeez.
This
That's
might
a
be
sharp.
this might be my calling card. I might
That's a
just find
sharp.
This
bet
field
with the
goals?
fucking field
That is
goals.
going to be a field goal fucking.
Throw
This is
one
how
there
this
for me,
podcast
too.
goes
Throw one
viral.
on there for
We're
me,
getting
too.
field goal props every week.
IT
What's
needs
the
one.
weather
IT
IT
one.
needs one. What did you say?
What's gonna be
You're
the
looking
weather
up
in Tampa?
weather?
Brother.
Brother.
Oh, we're fine. 91 and
I
sunny.
actually like weather. That's a good call for
Yeah,
kicker.
for a kicker,
Oh,
yeah.
Tampa.
Not the
You bother
flight.
me
It's
so much. It's
Tampa.
like what? Yeah, it fucking rains.
Brother, it
dude.
Yeah, they
rains in Tampa.
thunderstorm in Tampa.
Are you stupid?
Okay, whatever.
Yeah,
It's
hush up.
thunderstorms for 20 minutes and it's over.
It's not about. Okay, I'm done arguing. You can't argue with this guy. He's like a fucking blob. You remember that Pokemon? What the fuck is that one called?
Ditto.
Oh my
Ditto.
god.
Ditto.
Yeah,
No,
you're
Ditto,
fucking
yeah.
Ditto.
No,
It's
Yeah,
Ditto.
fucking
it
Ditto.
is. You're right. My fault.
You're
I was
that
thinking
purple fucking blob with eyes and an
Trio.
ugly ass smiley
Doug-
face. That's fucking you. Jesus
Alright,
Christ.
Trio,
Anybody anything
trio,
else in this
trio.
game? All right.
No.
If there was anything you're going to bet in that game, it would probably be a field goal kicker.
I was
Probably.
looking at Bo Nix touchdowns, but I'm not.
I did too, but
Is
I
that
said
What was the line?
Wait, we
Was it
talked
1.5
about
or
that. Is that
0.5?
set at half?
half a touchdown. It's half a
I
touchdown.
told you. I
touchdown.
told you it was going to be
What's
half.
wait, what are the odds
Oh,
on
the
that?
juice is like two something.
Minus 190 at 1+.
Fuck.
I have an interesting touchdown one I'm not going to play, but we will talk about it.
Moving on, Los Angeles Chargers on the road
Yeah, this is
in
the game.
Pittsburgh. Luke, since this is the game, go ahead and tell me the game.
I'm not going to play this, but I think this is a very interesting line. Fields 1+ passing touchdown. It's at minus 160. 2+ is at 380. I think this
Ooh.
could get spicy. I'm not going to play either of these, but I think that this could be the game where we see Fields unleashed. I don't think this Chargers defense is that good. I think they've played 2 very bad offenses. I could see the Steelers finally unleash him. I would also look at George Pickens here, but I hate the Steelers, so I'm not going to bet any of this. Let me throw it to somebody who might have something in this game. Connor.
I have in this game.
Go ahead, Brant.
J.K. Dobbins under 51.5 rushing yards.
God, that's
Wow.
so sharp.
The hot hand.
Oh, sharp.
Last week, Javonte Williams and McLaughlin combined for 13 rushes for 23 yards against Pittsburgh.
That's
The week
up.
before, they held Atlanta to just 89. Gus Edwards actually has more carries this season than Dobbins, 29 to 27. Dobbins has obviously been more efficient, but those have come off of 2 long runs. In week 1, he had a 61-yard run. In week 2, he had a 43-yard run. This year, Pittsburgh has not allowed a rush by a running back over 13 yards. So, J.K. Dobbins under 51.5.
I also off my Fields thing again. This just might be the Ohio State homer coming out of me, but this is such an interesting total because I don't want to play his passing yard total, but on DraftKings right now, there's a passing yards plus rushing yards total set at 202.5.
Jeez.
That's insane.
Yeah.
What's the odds on it?
Minus 115.
God.
It's
I like
very
that.
tempting.
That's a lot
It's
in this game.
very
I also
tempting.
like Pickens at 46 receiving yards. God, that's so.
Yeah, I like a lot of Steelers overs here, but I'm not gonna be that on because if I bet on them and they don't hit, I'm gonna hate them even more than I already hate them. So I'm not gonna bet them. But those are some tasty lines.
Anybody else before I even splurge on this?
I'm good.
God, now that I'm looking at this even more, I love so much. But I'll be quick and just stick with what I got. I have Warren over in rushing yards at 26.5. He's come off the hamstring injury, getting more and more work. Him and Najee actually almost split usage, not carries, just on the field. He's getting closer and closer to being back to 100%. So I'm looking for him to have a big game against this Chargers defense. That's a 1 unit.
I dig it. Corey, you hit on your receiving Warren last week, didn't you?
I did. Very sharp play by me, might I add.
Oh my
Yeah, that was good.
What
Yeah,
do you
I
have
mean-
it, Connor? 26.5?
26.5, 1 unit.
Sure.
Moving on, Philadelphia Eagles on the road in New Orleans. Somebody has to have something for this game.
I got nothing.
Are you shitting me?
I do.
Nobody has anything?
Without
I wish
AJ Brown playing, I'm not touching this.
I wish we could do like a quarter of a unit because I want to do my two guys, Rashid Shaheed and Darnell Mooney. You
Did
bet
you see
they're
his
under
lines?
in receptions. You bet
Yeah.
they're under in receptions, and you bet 70 plus, 80 plus
Yeah.
yards, and you get
I looked at
insane
those.
odds.
That's
Insane
actually
odds.
hilarious.
I can do
The
quarter of
Shaheed, the
I can do
Shaheed
It
quarter
just
of a
stuff is
unit.
hit.
funny.
Darnell Mooney just hit in
I
that
can
Falcons.
do a quarter of a unit.
I'm going to do a
Oh, I'm
little
not betting
toss.
it.
Yeah, I'm not doing any official pays, but I think a good fucking toss. He hasn't hit even over 100 yards yet, but the Rashid Shaheed 110 plus is at plus 100.
Is that what?
I think
Plus
it's
1100.
For
I
a
think
reason.
It's fade Shaheed since he's had 2 big weeks back to back. I
I'm
don't.
also
Is this an
on those.
Olave game? That's one thing I was thinking.
Yeah,
about.
I was possibly. But
I think you guys are overthinking it, and it's a 1 unit Alvin Kamara over 65.5 rushing yards game. The Eagles yes, the Eagles. After what I just saw them allow Bijan to do Monday or Sunday night, was that Monday night? Monday night, excuse me. Yeah, it's a bad run D. It's a bad run D.
You want to know how bad Jahan Dotson is? They have 25 plus receiving yards. You're getting plus money on that, plus 100.
It should be.
Yeah, so
Should
1
be.
unit
He
play for
doesn't play.
me on Kamara over. Moving on, Houston Texans on the road in Minnesota. Jefferson is going to play this game. He came out today in a presser and stated, "No way I miss this game. I'm fucking playing." So good news for Vikings bettors. Probably why this line moved a little bit and took some money with that. And then obviously Nico Collins a little banged up in coming into this week. I don't.
Hurt?
Me and Finster
ankle
already
and
took
something else.
groin or something. Me and Finster already took Collins over. What was it, Corey? You should have it on the sheet.
I don't think you have it, Connor. I think it's just me.
I got over 53 and a half.
Yeah, I think it's just me
only
and
Tony
T.
that has it.
At 53.5
Oh,
for
wait,
Hunter
no,
has
no.
it too.
I have it.
Yeah, Tony has it,
What odds did you get?
and Hunter has it. Yeah.
I didn't take it.
No,
No.
you didn't. But I mean, you can
At
do it right
53
now.
and a half?
No,
Where did you what?
70 and a half.
Okay, Luke,
Okay.
lines
That was,
move. Lines move.
I'm
man.
getting
No, but,
confused.
well, okay, fair enough. He was saying 50. That's what I was
No.
concerned about.
Yeah, did I
53 and
have
a
your
half
50?
was the
100% was not 53 and a half.
no,
It was
it's
69 and a half.
Tony has Najee Harris over 53 and a half. rushing
That's
yards.
what it is. Yeah. No, I'm gonna pass on it after hearing Collins was a little banged up. But it's definitely interesting. Am I getting on this?
Yeah, can somebody tell me what Sam Darnold's total is for passing yards?
It is
231.
Corey, give me 2 units on the under. ASAP. Stat.
Wow.
How low?
I
how
just
low
saw
would you
Caleb
like that
Williams.
at?
What do you mean? Like what would
Like-
what was my threshold?
What would be the lowest number that you would play it at?
Anything above 200, I was taking the under.
Wow.
I don't have after what I just saw Caleb Williams go through, and I know the line is a hell of a lot better in Minnesota. But without that 97-yard touchdown, Sam Darnold wasn't even close. I don't think he was even going to break
I think
200.
we're all on the Texans. I think that.
Yeah.
I am.
It's going to be a slaughterhouse in there, so I'll take that.
All right, moving on.
Give me a fantasy favorite here though, because I love Stephon Diggs. But give me Stephon Diggs 4.5 plus receptions.
How many
What are
units?
the odds on that?
2 units.
2 units.
I love it,
What are
Joel.
the odds,
Yeah.
Joel?
2 units, Stephon Diggs plus 4.5.
What are the
receptions.
odds? What are the odds?
It is.
I'll get it. It's minus 105. I got it.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Moving
I
on,
actually
Green
think this could
Bay.
be a
Oh,
Tank
sorry.
Dell game. Sorry, I just want to say I think this could
Yeah,
be
it
Tank
says
Dell
a
dropped a
fancy
touchdown last game.
fantasy owner. That's crazy.
Fair enough. I wasn't big on Tank Dell coming into the fantasy season. This is just facts.
You know,
CJ
Tank Dell had
loves that.
0 yards last game, right? He had all rushing yards, right?
Yeah, I'm well aware. I bet it anytime touchdown scorer. He dropped the touchdown. Fuck face. And
Criminal.
I just think that CJ and him are good friends, and I think that he wants to get him involved.
They're
Good
good
friends.
friends. They're good.
Listen,
friends.
motherfucker. All right.
That's what we're betting on,
Listen,
good
that
friends?
shit isn't fucking real. That
Good
shit plays.
friends, huh? That's
They're
crazy.
great friends, and CJ wants to get him fucking involved in the offense. And I promise you that this Viking secondary with Brian Flores blitzing, CJ's gonna dart that shit up to fucking Dell in the slot, and he's gonna get some yards this game.
Burrow and
you
Chase are good
text-
friends.
Did you text Stroud and he said, "Yeah, bro, good friends with that man."
Real quick, did you guys see Brock Purdy talk about Brian Flores today?
All-time receiving core, he
I
put
did
Tank Dell in
not.
it. It
What-
was like
what'd he say?
fucking Randy Moss, Calvin
Right.
Johnson, and Tank Dell. So suck my
Let
cock. They're good
the
fucking friends.
mini
all
gnome
right?
keep talking.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Purdy in a presser today said he went up to Flores after the game and in quotation said, "What the fuck was that?" when talking about his defensive schemes and said it's the hardest defensive schemes he's gone up against in the NFL so far.
Flores didn't say a word to him. It was after the game.
No. Yeah, it was right after the game. Yeah. Not presser.
He's like, your scheme is crazy. And Flores just fucking walked right past
Stroud's
him.
gonna be in a box.
Yeah,
Gonna
no,
get
Yeah.
boxed.
Yeah. He's in the box.
on.
You're
I think
the
Stroud's a little bit better than
Shut
30.
the
No
fuck
offense,
up.
30. Moving on, Green Bay Packers on the road in Tennessee. I actually have 2 bets for this game. Anybody got anything else?
Imagine that.
I got Josh Jacobs under 77 and a half rushing yards. That's
Yep.
the sharp play. Sorry, Fencer, but not going to be a good week for him.
I was looking at that. I'm debating on making it an
It's
official
a play. That's a 2-unit play for me, Corey. I'm in
2?
on it. Yeah, 2-unit play.
What's the odds?
That's a 1-unit play at minus 120, excuse me.
I don't love
then-
the number.
1 unit play minus 1.
I'm in
It's a
on it.
pretty high number.
That's a lot of yards.
I mean,
And then,
he realistically is going to get 25
Not
plus
when he's
carries,
getting
right?
25 carries is the problem.
Well, Jordan Love might play.
No, he won't.
True. That'd be crazy. He's projected on Sleeper.
He's not going to play.
And then my second play is Calvin Ridley over in receptions at 3.5.
Yeah, that's
2-unit play. It's juiced up. It's minus 160, but he's hit it every game this year.
1
so.
unit?
Let's talk
2 unit.
about how D-Hop is like on the verge of retirement. I mean, this guy
He should retire.
This guy's bad.
Over
It's real
3
bad.
Well, he
receptions?
tore his
3.5.
MCL
Yep,
3
minus
weeks ago.
160.
4 weeks ago. He's playing on a torn MCL. I mean, he's cooked.
Moving on, we're flying. Chicago Bears at the Indianapolis Colts. This is
Fun
an interesting one. I had 2 plays, but I thought better of one because the juice was so freaking high. So I took that
I have a
one
fun
off.
one.
What do you got?
Caleb
Connor, you're
Williams 2+ passing TDs at plus 220.
Connor, you're taking the juice at minus 160 for Calvin Ridley?
I have a play. I just need to know the line. Sharp. What is Pittman's yards?
40. Maybe it's 50. Hold on, I got you. It's 52.5.
Corey, give me 2 units on the over.
I have a 2-unit play
Sharp.
as well. It's Anthony Richardson over passing yards at 190.5. 2-unit
I love it.
play.
I love it.
That's
It's going to be a
joke.
bloodbath
He's hit
game.
it every game this year. I mean, it's a joke.
Every game.
He's hit it every game this year.
On Tuesday, I gave out DeAndre Swift over 52.5 rushing yards.
Are you ready to come back on that and make it an underplay?
No.
Mister, did you give out Caleb Williams rushing yards?
Are we
Do
taking
what?
To all the fans.
Do I
Did you
give
out
up?
No, did you give it out on? I was asking if you did give it out on Tuesday.
No, I don't like his yards this week. They bumped
They
it.
moved it
Vegas,
up. You've
yeah,
been
22
sharp
and a
on
half.
this. You've been
Yeah,
sharp on this.
I wouldn't play it.
I started the fucking trend.
Yeah, and then you bailed
It
on
hasn't
me
hit
last
yet.
week.
I bailed on you.
No, it hit last week. It hit last
He had
week.
Hit last week.
43 last week. I was debating on going 40 plus last week, but I actually like the other guy on the other side of the ball, Anthony Richardson, maybe his rushing total if I was going to bet one of those.
Yeah,
Connor,
it's,
what
I'm
was
not
yours
going
again?
to. What'd you say?
Connor, I was asking Connor what his was.
190.5 yards, 115. 2 units.
Anthony Richardson to throw an interception in this game is
125.
Minus 200. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, minus 125.
wait, what was it?
125 minus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Am I
Luke's.
stupid?
The wheels are turning.
DraftKings doesn't have it, but
Yeah, it
The
does.
other
Scroll
books.
down. Scroll down. It does have it. You got to scroll. It's all the way at the bottom.
Yep, it is. Anthony Richardson to throw an interception is minus 125.
Are we taking an official play here?
no.
I know you're a hater.
He's not good. And this
He's
Bears
not good.
defense is
True.
very good.
Jalen
His
Johnson's
average-
very good though.
Average depth
Yeah.
of target is 15 yards a throw. Or a
Does
target.
that mean he will throw an interception though?
That
It doesn't mean he will throw an interception, but
it means he'll throw some yards.
He
I'm not
threw
gonna take it.
3 last
I
week
got too
and
many
1
units
week
out.
1.
I need to be smart. We're not gonna do it.
Moving
That's what
on. Carolina Panthers on the road in Las Vegas.
I have a play for this one.
What do you got?
Zamir White over 53.5
Love it.
rushing yards.
Sharp.
Both running backs.
Wait, 53.5? It's at 58.5, brother.
Unless it moved. Okay, give me the 58.5.
Ooh, boy.
I think he blows by this line. 58.5 rushing yards minus 115. Both the last 2 weeks, the opposing running back has more than doubled their line against the Carolina defense. Alvin Kamara went for 90, and J.K. Dobbins went for $1 million last week.
Throw me a unit on that, Corey. I like it.
If Zamir White does not play well this week, for all my fantasy football listeners, just go ahead and cut him. I mean, just get it over with. This is the dream spot.
I'm feeling over 3.5 receptions. They have the juice is not in your favorites at minus 165, but I expect it. Pretty good game.
Well, I'm gonna do something and go how many did I put on this? Sorry, I gotta look.
Alex Madison's been getting some touches, fellas.
Give me a unit.
Just have a kid.
Brock Bowers over 44.5 receiving yards as well.
That's crazy. That line's right there.
Give me that all day.
What do you have
Wide
this week,
receiver.
98.
On 9 receptions.
That might be a lighter play.
Actually, Corey, I don't want that Zamir White play anymore.
You looked at the numbers.
Yeah, he's
bad,
not
bro.
been very efficient, man.
Alex
No, he
Madison.
hasn't. That's the thing. But it's Carolina.
That's a make or break week.
Dude, you can get
Yeah.
Brock Bowers 50 plus receiving yards
passing on
at
it,
plus
Corey.
money. It's at plus 105 for 50 plus.
Sorry if you typed it in already.
This is
we
actually an
ladder him?
incredible ladder.
I definitely
This is
did,
actually an
but it's
incredible
fine.
ladder. 100 plus receiving yards is at plus 950
For who?
For who?
for Brock Bowers.
They're not
Luke
going to have
just
to
learned
pass
what
the
a ladder
ball that
was
much.
a couple
Luke.
weeks ago. Now he wants to
Shut
do
the
it all
fuck
the time.
up,
It's
bitch.
it's Andy Dalton though. It could be a close game.
Yeah.
My
This is
Panthers
the-
plus 7
It's not
betters.
going to be a close game.
Moving on,
Hold
Miami
on,
Dolphins.
Hold on here.
What you got?
IT.
I do. Give me the Red Rocket plus 2 and 11.5 yards passing yards at minus 114. I already have the Panthers plus 5. Give me double down on the Red Rocket. Give me 6 units on. Give me 6 units on this over. Andy Dalton's gonna hit this 6 units.
He's
Wow.
double
Please.
whale
Over
play. It's the
what?
Double whale play.
6
Bigger than
units. 6
I'll bet
units.
I knew.
Andy Dalton 211.5 at minus 114. Nobody
Joel.
tailed this. This is a meme play for the producer, but we are in this.
Joel's gonna end up in the dog cage with 10 bets.
What?
Oh
It's
Jesus!
Joe, I love you, brother, but that's
Andy
going to be
over
more of a worse
211.
play in my eyes.
It's 212.
I don't mind it.
It's
The Raiders have not looked great on the
It's
pass side of
212,
defense.
by the way.
He said 211.5. You're going to get on him about a half a point?
Yes,
I am staring right
Yeah,
now.
oh,
at
it's
Fan-
212.
I'm staring at FanDuel
We're
right
on
now, and it
DraftKings.
is 211.5.
DraftKings, brother. We're on DraftKings.
We're sponsored.
We're unofficially sponsored by DraftKings.
Moving
Yeah,
on.
give me the extra
Moving
yard, and we are
on.
nailing it.
You're
Still,
getting 212.
I
Moving
love
on.
it, Joel.
Miami Dolphins on the road in Seattle. I'm gonna say this play first right now because it's so good, and I can't believe this is a line. Devon A-Chain over 25.5 receiving yards, 2-unit play, minus 135. Give me that right now. 2
I wouldn't
units.
touch this game with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah. See you later.
Devon Achane.
Backup quarterback with running back receiving yards. Yeah, give me that.
Ooh.
Over and receiving 25.5 minus 135.
Ooh.
That's a joke.
Game
He's-
could
I
go
mentioned
anywhere.
on Tuesday, all 3 of Seattle's
7
starting
targets.
linebackers are hurt as well.
Oh, we are just
That
making
is
this
big.
so much better.
Ooh.
You're talking about a backup quarterback coming in, and the
Does
guy
he get the
he's
third down
referred to
work,
as
though?
A-Chain?
Does he get the third down work?
He's been the third down, 3
Who
down.
the fuck gets it over him, brother?
Jalen Wright and Mostert might
Jalen
be
Wright
back.
can't play. I just want to put that out there.
Luke.
Jalen Wright.
Jalen Wright
you
can play,
guys
dog.
Stop. No, he cannot. You guys are obsessed with
He
him because
ran
he's
well
ass.
versus the Bills.
He
He's
was
there.
ass against
Connor,
the
is
Bills.
that
He was
one
ass
unit?
in college. He has no fucking vision. He's like fucking.
Corey,
You
I
said
would
that
like
about
a unit on that
Pacheco,
one as
too.
well.
Pacheco has vision.
H-
Pacheco's
H-
not-
20
Pacheco's a
Yeah.
better player than Jalen Wright.
That's like one catch for that dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, I like
He
that.
ass.
I'll
He
throw a
sucked
unit
in
on that,
Tennessee.
please.
You guys are hyped up because he's fast.
Yeah, well,
Jersey.
All right, Ditto. Moving on. The
He just-
purple blob has spoken.
Grimace.
hold on. IT producer's got one more play here. Give me
Oh,
Jameis
wow.
Williams plus
Nope,
1
wrong
unit.
guy. Wrong guy.
Wrong
Wrong
guy,
game.
wrong game,
Wrong game.
What do you mean?
Moving
wrong game?
on. It's
We're in the
We're not on the
That's the
Lions
Lions
game,
game,
yeah.
Joel. Jameson Williams.
We're on the
plays for
Lions game, yeah.
No, I want Jameis. I want Jameis Williams over 53.5 yards at minus 114.
He plays for
Another-
the Lions.
I
This
think
is
you
the
just
What are you
said you had
talking
the
about? Jameis Williams?
Jameson.
Jameson Williams.
He plays for
We're
the
talking about
Lions.
Dolphins.
He
dog.
plays for the
I
Lions.
thought you guys were on the Lions. My bad. I'll cut that out.
Grant,
He's
clip
looking
this
at.
out.
Are you
No,
looking
leave
at
that
Jeff
in.
Wilson?
Leave
Keep
that
it in.
Leave
Keep
that
it
Keep it
in.
in.
I'll cut
We
it
keep
out.
this in. We keep this in.
moving on. 49ers on the road at the LA Rams. Man, that was you want to bet Jameson
Unbelievable
Williams
stuff.
again?
Unbelievable stuff, Joe.
You can still take him. We got one more game to go. Anybody? I got 2 plays in this.
I got nothing.
What
All
game
right,
are we doing?
what's the
I'll
game?
tell you what I love about our Rams plus 7.
Niners, yeah.
Fucking Kittle's not going to play. Rams plus 7 is looking great.
Oh, I love it.
No Kittle, no Debo, no
Let's
McCaffrey.
see.
Yeah.
And Brandon
No,
Ayuk's been
holy
No
stunned.
problem.
No
Yeah.
problem. That's what I
Yeah,
said.
Purdy's-
No
Purdy's got it
problem.
under control.
Jameis might kill him.
Guys, the house is not on fire. Stay in.
Purdy instilled a lot of confidence in me last week. I'm going up to the defensive coordinator after the game.
This game's crazy. All right, Connor, what are your picks?
I got 1 unit on Jordan Mason over 92.5 rushing yards.
Ew.
That's insane.
What?
That line is that high.
He's been over 100 rushing yards every game.
Every game.
That is
Every
not even
game.
that.
How many units? 2?
Give me that. No, 1 unit on that. And then I want a unit right back on him under 11.5 receiving yards.
What?
I like that.
And then I want 2 units on Tyler Johnson over 33.5 receiving yards.
You are ridiculous.
I love Tyler Johnson.
You are
bro.
ridiculous.
I'm gonna
All-time
die on
hero.
the mound. I'm gonna
He
die
was
on
great
the
in
mound.
high school.
Great in high school. 10-0, Brant. 10-0.
Look.
Connor's gonna be.
I was sort of a Brock Purdy style quarterback.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Tyler Johnson over what?
33.5 receiving yards.
Absolutely carried by my weapons.
Game manager.
Yep.
He knows when to dirt it.
All right, Joel. Hey, this is you. The
There
Detroit
we go,
Lions
Joel.
on the road in Arizona. Go
Joel,
ahead,
say
Joel.
Jameis.
Joel, let me take over here and you can just come back on me because that's a sharp play, Joel. You were sharp, but you missed the juice. You take it Jameson Williams over 60 receiving yards because you get it at plus money, plus 110. He has hit this both games this year. He's hit it 70 plus, and he has had 20 targets through 2 games. They're looking to look for him in the passing game. Amon-Ra St. Brown does not have the same target share they had last year.
He's a bum.
Sam
Good
Laporta
pick,
has
Brant.
been non-existent. They want to get Jameson Williams involved, and this Cardinals secondary is butt cheeks. Look for Jameson Williams to ball out 60-plus receiving yards, plus 110.
Greedy.
You take the
Luke,
pick.
is that a play?
Units.
That's a play. It's a
So
win-unit play.
what was it?
60-plus receiving yards at plus 110. Jameson Williams.
Give me Sam Laporta over in receiving yards as I look
Yikes.
it up.
I'm on
Gross.
that as well, actually, Fencer. That's a funny
44 and a
pick.
half. Give me a unit on that. This is a
That's
buy low
2-unit
spot.
play for me. That's a 2-unit play.
It's
for
going to
me.
be a
Is he on your
passing
fantasy team?
game. Yes, he is.
Imagine that.
Why are you laughing at that? Aren't you 0-2? You want to bring up fantasy?
That's
Oh,
crazy.
crazy.
Points scored against you.
Two-and-oh.
Fucking shit.
Two-and-oh.
That's
I
Okay.
have more
Ooh.
points scored than a guy
Here
who's
we go.
2-0. Let's just stop talking. All right.
That's
I like what?
crazy.
4
I
points.
had Cone
Ooh.
drop 60 on,
Ooh.
160 on me. Ridiculous.
Money a dome piece.
Crazy.
Tubby.
Ridiculous, bro.
I got a
Fencer, is
I
that a
actually
1-unit
got-
play?
It is
2-unit play for me on
it's
that.
44 and a half. Corey at minus 115.
Thank
Yes,
you
sir.
for saying that.
Also, big Jared Goff game. Give me Jared Goff over in passing yards, 262 and a half. 2-unit play for me, minus 115.
What is Goff to throw an interception at?
You guys think he
Give
kind of
me-
looks like Ryan Gosling?
Give me David Montgomery
Little bit.
anytime. Corey,
This is
minus
the first time I'm
130.
hearing this.
2-unit play.
Connor's going to have as many units as I do.
What's Goff over passing?
Goff to
yards?
throw an
262
interception is
and a half.
only 115.
270 and a half, is that what you said?
Yep. 260. 262, excuse me, yes. Sorry.
262.
2 unit play on that, minus 115.
Yep.
I like
And
that
then
one.
David Montgomery anytime, minus
Yeah.
130, 2 unit play.
That's minus
Ooh,
130.
that's spicy.
That's
That's such a bad play.
And then
like
Ymir
that play.
Gibbs over 3.5 receptions, plus 100, 2 unit play.
Jesus Christ, dude.
It's the
Me and
highest total
Connor-
of the fucking week.
Me
It's the
and
highest
Connor are
total of
gonna
the
have 60 units between each other.
week. Yeah.
Over 3.5 receptions.
What is what is
That's
going on this
100.
week?
Did you not
Yeah.
I'm trying to recover from minus 10 units,
Connor,
pal.
did you see Gibbs' receiving total?
I did. I like the receptions better.
It's a long season, guys.
What are the odds on
Plus
Gibbs?
20.
Well, I'm
Plus
gonna get plus
100.
units this week, T. I'm already down to 7.
I'll look it up.
Plus 100. Moving on, Baltimore Ravens on the road in Jerry World. I know somebody's got something for this.
Go ahead, Brant.
Go ahead, Brant.
CD Lamb over 81.5 receiving yards. Baltimore's giving up a league worst 257 passing yards per game. Minshew went for 276 against them. Mahomes for 291. In those two games, Devontae Adams 9 for 110. Rashee Rice 7 for 103. Lamb averaged 103 yards per game in 17 games last year. I think the Ravens defense bounces back once Wiggins gets back, but he is practicing this week, but non-contact, so I don't think he's going to play. So I don't think they bounce back until next week. CeeDee Lamb over 81.5.
Ooh. Throw
me
me a
a-
little
Throw me a
unit
unit
on
on
that.
that.
Throw me
Throw
a
me
unit
a
Thought you
unit.
guys might
Give me
like
a
that
piece
one.
of that. Give me a piece
Thought
of
you
that.
guys might like that one.
I
Yep.
like
Throw me a unit
that.
on
That's
that.
fun.
That's everybody but me.
Yep.
Yep.
Imagine that. You fucking
Everybody
Corey-
but the square.
Corey, I
By the
am
way-
jumping on Connor's coattails here. I'm taking Lamar Jackson's rushing over on 1 unit.
Oh, you got
At
bad.
I know. Well,
That's
he's
right.
going to rush for 70,
You
so
see how
it'll
sharp
cover
we are
either
on
way.
that? You see how sharp we are? That the line's moved
Was
up,
it-
what, 6 or 7 rushing yards?
It's what at
54 and a
what's that?
half, I think,
54
or,
and a half?
or the
Got 5.
55
I
and a half.
still think it's at
54 and a
48 and a half at minus 110, I believe.
54 and a half, minus 120.
Okay.
I also have.
By the way,
one
since
more on this
I
as
was
well.
putting in all these fucking stats and or bets and all that, I missed one on the Seahawks Dolphins game. So can we track back to that? I have
still your play.
JSN over 4.5 receptions.
Such a bad play.
That's one you are betting on?
Yes, that is 1 unit on that.
Imagine that a
Okay.
fantasy
What's
owner
the
betting
odds
a
on that?
player.
Minus 130.
I have one more
1.5,
play in this
okay.
Ravens game, though. It is the best tight end in Baltimore, Mark Andrews, over 39.5 receiving yards, minus
Ew.
15, 2 unit play.
You were about to be so broke, dude.
Over 30.5, is that what you said?
39.5.
I love that. I'm
You
not going
guys
to bet
are-
it, but I like it.
I'll put in the
Just
units
miss
for you,
ready.
Corey. I'm gonna help you out here.
Moving on.
I
Kansas
also
City-
I won for this game. I won for this game. I want Brandon Cooks under 41.5 receiving yards at minus 115.
Okay, Joel.
That's honestly
Okay,
sharp,
Joel. Okay, Joel.
And I have one
I
more for
see
the
it.
Bengals game, but we're gonna wait for that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're not there yet, producer Joel. Hold
IT's
on.
getting active.
Bring it in.
I
Bring
like
it in. Kansas City Chiefs on the road in ATL. Finster, I'm just going to say your play because I already know it. It's Patrick Mahomes over 18.5 rushing yards, 3 unit play. That's my max player prop. That's a 3 unit play
It's
for
it.
18.5.
I feel like that is a Finster type of line.
Oh, you know I was on this guy all last year. I took a lot of his rushing
I
props.
Here we are. No
18
Pacheco.
and a half.
It's done.
He's probably
18
gonna have to
and a half.
pass the ball a lot. That is actually one of my plays. I don't have 3 units on it though. I have just 1.
That's my best player prop I found looking through these lines.
How many units
this
on that, Con?
afternoon? 3 unit play.
I have 1 unit on that, Corey.
I know you so well. I looked at that and I said, I bet you Tony Finster has that in his sheet.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have to drop back 35 plus times this week. The running back room right now
Keep
is
up with
brutal.
that high-powered Atlanta offense. He's going to have to, man. They're just slinging the ball out there.
God, you need to shave
They're
your face.
really
'cause it's starting to
good.
bother me.
Hunter, that's 1 unit on Lamar Jackson's correct.
Oh,
And then I
Yep.
also have I would like a half unit on Xavier Worthy. Hang on a second, let me find the odds.
Xavier-
Two and a half units.
Xavier Worthy?
Yes. We're on this game, right? We're on the Atlanta
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Corey said I could do a quarter unit earlier.
Yeah. Why can't we not do that?
Go ahead.
We can do it. The algorithm will get it.
Give me 90 plus receiving yards at plus 950 half a unit.
That's
Oh, man.
absurd.
Wait, what
That's
did he just
absurd.
say?
90 plus.
Xavier Worthy 90 plus.
Plus 950.
Plus 950.
Does he have like 3 catches
Holy.
in his career?
Oh, I need you guys to look it up. What's Rashee Rice 2+ touchdowns? We're doing half units here. I like these.
Wow.
This could be fun.
I can tell you what his 3+ touchdown
I
is.
got it. Hold on.
I need 2+.
It's
No,
55.
it's only 3+. Why the fuck is
only
it in
3.
2+?
50
There's no
plus.
2.
Oh no, it's on the right. Like it's plus 950.
Okay, go ahead and sprinkle a half unit on 2+ touchdowns for Rashee Rice, Corey.
Yeah, we are getting
Can we
active.
look at Rashee Rice career touchdowns? I don't know if he's had 2 in a game.
I just saw he scored one against the Bengals last week, so I'm just banking it on that.
What are the odds again?
Plus 950.
He's just fucking
I had to throw that out there. I had
He
to.
has 7 career TDs.
Well, he's gonna have 9. So
Erp.
8.
He's gonna have 10. Yeah,
he's
you
gonna have
forgot
double
that.
He was a
digits.
rookie
It's like
last year.
Otani.
He was a rookie.
Moving
Double
on.
it?
Moving on. Monday night shenanigans. Jacksonville Jaguars on the
I
road
got
in
plays.
Buffalo. Of course
I
you
got
do.
plays.
Go ahead.
All right, we're taking Brian Thomas over 50 receiving yards at plus 125. That's an official.
I love this play so
Hunter,
much.
You're about to love the
You
next
know-
play.
Are you gonna share the stat about his win off the line? He's the best wide receiver in the league win rate.
His win rate off the line, and he also has
92%.
He also creates the most separation in the league. Among
Over how
rookies.
many?
What?
Over
50
how many?
plus for plus 125. 50
Throw,
plus.
throw a unit on that for me too. I'm just balling out this week, dude.
Hunter, you're
I'm
gonna
saying
love.
fuck it.
I'm about to throw a parlay, Hunter. You're gonna love 2 out of 3 legs. I'm
Okay.
taking that straight, Corey, because that's automatic. Just print that, and then we're also gonna parlay that, so 50 plus receiving yards with him also to get 3.5 receptions over in Jags money line plus 525.
Is that a play?
That is an official play for one.
A
It's
unit?
all- it's
Wow.
all one unit.
I
Wow.
love it. I
It's
love it.
all one unit.
1 unit separate on just 50 plus receiving yards
Yeah.
at plus 125.
You
and then
should-
1 unit on 50 plus receiving yards, Jags money line, and 3.5 plus receptions at plus 525.
I
While
actually
you're at
love
it, you
that
should just
so
throw, just throw
much.
Trevor Lawrence's over on that. Why not?
No,
There's passing yards over. He's so good.
No. You
He's
know,
really good.
I looked at this and I said,
he
you know what?
is good in prime time. He
Did you
is
say-
really good in prime time.
Did you say plus 525?
Yes, sir.
That's
They're plus 190 on the money line.
That's so bad.
What's so bad, Corey? Explain to me what's so bad.
It's fucking crazy.
The Bills are a fraudulent 2-0 team. The Jags are a fucking ridiculously bad 0-2 team.
Okay.
Bounce back here.
Relax on the
Bills
front.
being a fraud 2-0 team. Is
They
that what
played
you said?
fucking Tua.
And you want to speak on
Play
the
your
Buccaneers?
fucking schedule. Like
Oh my god.
the Bengals played their schedule and lost to the Bengals.
I have a
What?
play.
Lost,
I have a
the
play.
Bengals played their
Oh,
schedule and
no.
lost to the
Oh,
Patriots.
no. Oh, no.
Brother,
That's
they
bad.
still
I
lost
have
to the
a play.
Patriots.
All right, somebody take a play. Somebody take a play.
I thought, I have a play. I thought I looked at this and I said, do I double down on the Keon Coleman, Dalton Kincaid shenanigans? And I looked at this and I said, no. I'm 2 units, Brian Thomas, over 43.5 receiving yards, minus 115. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to pass on the, God, do I do it? I can't do it. I can't.
It's part of your brand.
It's like drugs. You just can't take them. You just have to pass. So I'm going to
No,
pass.
The
on
Jags
the
are my heroin, and I'm addicted.
Bills. God damn it. I'm going to have to pass on the Kincaid and Keon Coleman numbers. I can't right now. At this time, I'm physically ill, and I cannot go any further. Please send help.
I'll take a bet on that, Connor. I'm taking minus 135 Dalton Kincaid over 3.5 receptions in this game.
Avoid concussions and
God
hits.
damn it. Fucking Christ. Put a fucking unit on it with me. Fucking hell. Now you got me back on the fucking crack.
Corey,
again. Jesus Christ.
Did you get my
Peer
BTJ
pressure.
unit bet with Luke?
I did.
I'm back on the crack, Corey. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Wait, do we just take the yards?
Brent,
Of course,
you should
37.
give me
No,
Brian
just the
Thomas for
receptions.
Tank, though.
I
Why
see
the
them throw.
receptions?
I see them throw a lot of tight end screens to Kincaid, so I like the receptions a lot.
I like the receptions better as well. He would have hit it last week if he didn't have the concussion, or they thought he had a
I'm
concussion.
with you, Corey. I'm with you. I do like a 3.5 better than 37. I'm with you on that. Give me a unit on that as well. Moving. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I got to. Fucking Christ. I got to place some of these goddamn bets. Can't make any more. I'll just remember that. All right. Moving on to the fun game. Commanders on the road in the jungle. Come on, I know my homers got something for me
I
in this
wish, bro. They've priced Jamar out. I want to ladder Jamar's receptions.
I
to
said
the
on
fucking
I said
moon.
on the Tuesday pod, Luke, whatever your prop bet for this game is, I am taking.
All right.
What's
well,
Gesicki's over in yards?
With that
Gesicki-
being noticed, I am taking Mike Gesicki under 29.5 yards at 110.
That's actually
I'll
sharp,
take-
Joel.
I'll take the over for 1 unit.
I'm-
For what I just saw in that Chiefs game, that's his number 2 man.
Hunter,
Right
you're
now.
taking Mike Gesicki. under 29.5.
In my
Yes,
opinion, the Bengals tight end room is too deep to be playing any of their passing yards over or under either way. I mean, you have Gesicki, Eric Drew Sample, and possibly the other guy. What's
The
his
guy
name?
who Tanner
The
Hudson
other
Bags.
guy.
Hudson back this week, all
his
possibly
bags.
involved in the passing game. So I just think that it's sort of a roll of the dice.
As a Bengals fan and my friend, I would like to withdraw my bet. I'll trust his opinion on this. No Mike Gesicki for me this week.
Jesus,
Thank- Hunter,
Christ.
I appreciate
I'm going
that.
to fucking
looking out
lose
for you.
my shit.
Sorry, Corey.
I have a
Drew
play.
sample game.
I have a play here. Sorry, I'm depositing.
God, I
funds on
hope it's not a Drew Sample game.
depositing funds in my DraftKings account right now. Unfortunately, we have to make a big deposit. But I have 2 units: Brian Robinson Jr. Brian Thomas. Fuck, it's late. Brian Robinson Jr. over 52.5 rushing
I
yards.
think that's a
Your
good-
team stinks
I
on
like
the
that
run.
play a lot.
Yeah, sure.
2 unit play. 50 is
cool.
way too little for this.
I said
crap.
this about Pacheco last week, and Luke laughed at me.
And now we're on it with Brian Thomas.
100%
Brian
did not.
Brian Robinson. What the fuck is who the
Corey,
fuck
I
is
did
Brian
not laugh
Thomas?
at
You called him a bum. And
Jags wide
called
receiver.
him
He is a
5
bum, but I
now.
said that's the weakest. Whatever. Corey, you wanted to be all fucking meme. You're gonna take my fucking favorite player prop. Well, guess what? I'm gonna print you some fucking papers. So shut the fuck up and take it.
I think this
Right.
is going to be a
Jamar
big
Chase.
Bengals defense.
Connor,
game.
1 unit, right?
Oh, they're banged up on defense actually, Tony.
Connor, 1 unit, right?
Are they?
Yeah, we have so
Two.
many injuries.
2. Oh
We
yeah,
have no
okay.
injuries. We
Let
have
me
no
give you your
injuries.
CBS. You know what? I was listening to a podcast today. They said that the Bengals and Seahawks injury report was like a CVS receipt long.
Yep, it's all of our defensive tackles who already suck. So congrats.
Yeah, so now you're, and then they said, you
That's
know, they
great
said
for the
follow
run
that up
game.
with Luke. They said they're picking guys up off the fucking street that are big bodies to come play defense for the
We
success.
did. We signed a guy who played for the Patriots for like 8 years. He's don't remember.
Vince Wilfork?
I mean, Jesus
wish.
Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Matthew
7,
Slater.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 players
Wow.
injured.
Do you think we're gonna lose the Commanders? You should bet
Holy
their money line.
fucking Christ.
How would you bet their money line? It'll be a huge play.
There's
Like,
9 on the
listen,
Bengals, and 2 of them, one's Joe Burrow and one's T. Higgins. Mike Gesicki, they're all going to play. Or I don't know
Von
about T.
Bell's going
Higgins.
to play. I'm looking at it right
Bro.
now. Von Bell's going to play as well.
Yeah, these
are
I think
all
Rankins
limited.
is going to
I
play.
would love it.
They're all
Jordan
limited
Ballard to play.
practices.
Yeah.
You know
Oh
who
my
that is,
gosh.
Joel?
What's
You know who that
that?
is? He was selling pizzas 3 days ago, and now he's fucking rushing the passer for you.
Corey, your
just-
prop bet
he
for this
delivered
game
my
is going to be
fucking
Jamar
profit
Chase
dime.
over 81.5 receiving yards minus 120.
Love it.
Why is
Wow.
this not fucking-
81 and a half is a good line.
Luke, this is why we bet.
Let's double dip. CD Lamb's 81 and a half too. Let's go a unit on his over as well, Corey. I like the 2 top 5 wide receivers here.
I would also say that his reception total, I think, is going to be crushed. It's only at 6.5. I think
I don't
he's going
wanna
to have
touch
10
that.
receptions. I think
Hey,
they have to get him involved.
That is
early.
week 3 player prop shenanigans live. I have bet 21 player props just for the viewers.
So
Okay.
stupid.
Would I ever do this? No. But what is it? Content. shorts, love, hate, pain,
This-
victory, everything that Luke and Corey are not. So I'm here to bring the fucking content.
Corey, you just caught
Right?
a stray, dude.
I caught a straight.
Spencer's the
being
one
up-
who's putting 7 plays out a
I,
week. And we're
I
really
caught a
And
straight for
Spencer.
being up
Yeah, you're right.
12.21
Spencer
units.
as
That's
well.
Hey,
crazy.
you want to talk about for the viewers, Con? I think Mom's pulling out the mortgage fund because we're selling the house. We're putting 30 units at risk this week.
Corey,
I
they're
think
making
it's
fun of
Corey's-
us, but we're the only ones in the green.
Yeah, there's 2 people in the green.
Hey,
I just
Corey, go
don't
ahead
get
and
it.
walk us through for the week. This will be the last podcast for the Sunday recap. How many units are at risk per line chaser?
Jesus.
Corey's gonna have to. It'll take
I
a
would
minute
love
for him
fucking
to.
these
ton.
numbers.
I
Just
would
to
say,
show the viewers
I
how
would say as a
embarrassing.
podcast, there's probably 80 or 90 units at risk. Yeah, I'll be honest, Con, not counting that many fucking units because there are a shit ton of them. Just know that as a pod, we're going to lose a lot of money or we're going to win a lot of money.
An option to lose.
Only win.
Yeah, I mean,
Luke's
you
had a
gotta
really
want
good
it.
quote.
You've
Yeah,
got to
you
want to
gotta want it.
succeed as much as you need to breathe, Corey. How bad do you want it, Corey?
Well, you don't want it bad at all because you're negative units, you motherfucker.
All right, fuck it.
Oh,
Pussy.
wow.
We're
Wow,
week
wow, wow, wow.
2.
Wow.
Week
Wow.
3 now.
Weeks.
And you know,
Week
I
three.
would
This is
all-
week
2
three.
weeks in one
This
game.
is week 3.
You
Yep,
guys-
there we go.
You're
I
up
wanna
on the
know
week.
my-
You're
I
up
wanna
on the
know
week.
my last one.
You're up
I
on
wanna
hey,
know my
Hey.
hand
last
up. Hand up.
one. Wanna know
Wanna
my last
know.
one.
2 of the
Yeah.
bottom
Wanna
guys
know.
getting
Yep.
we're eating
It
it.
Three
feels
guys-
great to be 1-0.
By the way, my money line 3-team parlay begins
Oh
with the
my God,
Jets.
bro.
Yep.
Absolute fucking obliteration.
Took a 6.5 point favorite and he's bragging.
At the
Yep.
end of the day, if it wins me a unit at plus
You've
125,
got 2 more
then-
games, buddy.
Yeah, I
2 more
do.
games.
And one's your Bengals, so watch
All
out.
right, my fault. You're
Buck
2
up.
Yeah, hand up.
2.
You know, this is the most units the line chasers have ever bet. To say that we aren't chasing would
I
be
think you alone has the most of
Did I
all
ask
the
you for
past
your
2.
input there? Absolutely not. Yes, I am fucking going out on a limb this week, putting my nuts on the fucking table, saying I'm gonna chase these fucking lines.
Joe
Okay.
Pesci's putting your nuts in a vice and fucking strike.
Me
That's called
and-
approaching rock bottom on week 3 already. I'm right there with you.
I'm already
Yeah,
at rock
hey,
bottom.
Hey, buddy, you need to be slinging 50 units a week. Holy.
No, I'm too depressed to come up with that many bets about losing fucking 2 units on a dumbass teaser tonight.
But hey, just like I told you, we don't tease bad teams. But that's besides the fact.
You just bet him.
Yeah.
You just bet them.
The dog cage is right for you.
Hey, this Sunday podcast, I guarantee, will be our best
Fireworks.
episode yet. It
It's
will
gonna
be
be funny.
long.
I think it's gonna be a funny
You're gonna
one.
wanna
It'll be long.
I'm
Tell your
coming for
friends.
next. I am
Harry,
coming for
Yeah,
next.
we've
on
got
Sunday night.
some contentious bets. We're up against each other this week a lot. I'm excited for it.
Yep. And there's a lot. I'd say there's probably over. I have 50 alone, so we got to be over 100 units this week. I mean, which is insane.
I'm at
These
40
are
or 30.
money maker plays.
You
We're
and
gonna
We
try
got,
hard for these.
And we're on other sides of Eagles Saints. We've got everyone on the Lions and Hunter fading it. We've got because
Rams.
you're telling me
at
my
Niners.
DeAndre
Yeah,
Swift
Rams,
bet was
Niners.
dumb. Rams Niners.
Lions, Texans, if those teams both lose, we are in big trouble.
You know what? I think what we might do
I'm
is
not.
we watch the game at Line Chaser Lynch's house every Sunday. Okay, we're gonna fly Brant in. Okay, from
On the
Chicago.
PJ. On the
On
Hunter's got
on-
3
on
units on the
PJ.
Commanders.
Yeah.
I do. I do. I love the
That is-
spread.
that's
It's too
the
many
whale
points.
play.
We're gonna fly
many
him in
points.
on the Line Chaser's private jet. We're gonna get the little camera rolling. We're gonna film us. Actually, no, we can't do that. No, actually,
We'll get there. As we
We'll-
grow, we'll get cameras.
I don't think we'll ever get there.
We'll
to be
film
live.
Connor in
We'll
the
bet,
dog cage. Don't worry.
Oh, we could use our phone to film some of this.
But
viewers will
tune in Sunday. Well, technically Monday when it drops, but Sunday pod. It's gonna be a good one. Good luck to everybody. Week 3.
Let's have a great Sunday.
I need $1 bad.